Welcome to our human simulation of a computer system's memory subsystem. We'll demonstrate how a fully associative cache operates using the least recently used policy. Let's meet our team.
I am Althea. I represent the control unit and I'll coordinate the flow of information between components and I ensure that everything it uses runs smoothly.
I'm Jack and I'll be playing the role of the CPU and its registers. I'm the one requesting data and performing computations on it.
And I'm Chai, the cache controller. My job is to manage the cache, keep track of which blocks are recently used, and decide when to replace blocks.
And I'm Jacob, the main memory. I store all the data initially and provide it to the cache when requested.
Now that we've met the team, let's dive into the simulation.
So before we start, we're going to discuss two essential topics in cache memory design, which are fully associative cache and the least recently used or LRU replacement policy. These are crucial concepts for optimizing cache efficiency and performance, so we'll break them down and explain how they work. Let's start with the fully associative cache. This cache type offers maximum flexibility compared to direct map and set associative caches. In a direct map cache, each memory block is mapped to exactly one cache line, which can cause conflicts when multiple blocks map to the same line. Set associative caches reduce conflicts by allowing each block to map to a set of lines. However, in a fully associative cache, any memory block can be placed in any cache line, offering complete flexibility. While this reduces cache misses, it also adds complexity in managing where to store the blocks. Moving on to the least recently used or LRU policy. LRU tracks the order in which cache blocks are accessed and evicts the block that hasn't been used for the longest time. When the cache is full and a new block needs to be loaded, the LRU policy ensures that the least recently accessed block is replaced. This makes LRU efficient in keeping frequently used data in cache. By prioritizing the most recently used data, LRU helps optimize cache performance and improves cache hit rates.
Let's compare LRU with other replacement policies. First in, first out evicts the first block that was placed in the cache, regardless of whether it was used recently. While this is simple, it's not always efficient since older blocks may still be in high demand. The random policy randomly evicts a block, which can sometimes work well, but often lead to suboptimal results compared to LRU. LRU stands out because it adapts to the actual usage patterns, providing better performance overall in most scenarios. To summarize, a fully associative cache offers the most flexibility in storing data blocks, allowing any block to be placed in any line, reducing cache misses but increasing complexity. Meanwhile, LRU is a highly effective replacement policy that prioritizes keeping the most recently accessed data, ensuring optimal cache performance compared to first in, first out, or random. In real-world systems, cache memory plays a critical role in enhancing performance. Let's look at some applications where cache systems are commonly used to improve speed and efficiency. In smartphones and laptops, cache memory is used to speed up app loading times and enhance multitasking. For example, when you open an app, the system fetches data from the cache instead of the slower main memory, making the app launch much faster. Similarly, when switching between apps, cache data helps maintain performance without reloading everything from scratch. Gaming consoles also rely heavily on caches. With the high demands of modern games, cache memory helps in faster rendering of graphics. The console's cache stores frequently used textures, models, and game data, allowing for smoother gameplay and quicker load times. This reduces lag and enhances the overall gaming experience.
Web browsers use caches to store frequently visited web pages. When you visit a site again, the browser fetches elements like images, scripts, and style sheets from the cache instead of downloading them again. This makes browsing faster and it reduces the load on both of your device and the website server. In all of these examples, cache memory is essential for boosting speed and performance, whether it's making your phone apps faster, whether it's improving game graphics, or speeding up web browsing. Cache systems are everywhere, quietly making our devices more responsive.
Our system has a fully associative cache with 4 blocks, a main memory divided into 2 blocks, each with 4 words. And we are using the least recently used replacement policy to decide which cache block to replace during a miss.
Here's a sequence of blocks that the CPU will request. Let's simulate the process step by step. I need block 1.
Cache, do you have block 1?
Cache miss. Block 1 is not in the cache main memory. Please send block 1 to me.
Here's block 1.
Block 1 is loaded into the cache. CPU, you can access it now.
Great! Processing block 1. Now I need block 2.
Cache, check for block 2.
Cache miss. Main memory. I need block 2.
Here's block 2.
Block 2 is now in cache memory. CPU, you can access it now.
Great! Processing block 2. Now I need block 3.
Cache, do you have block 3?
No, I don't have block 3. Do you have block 3?
Here's block 3.
Thanks. Block 3 is now in the cache. CPU, you can process it now.
Great! Processing it now. I need block 5.
Cache, do you have block 5?
I don't have block 5. Main memory, do you have block 5?
Here's block 5.
Thanks. But since the cache is full, I'll evict 1, the least recently used, and replace it with 5. And update all other areas. The cache is now updated. CPU, you can process it now.
I need block 4 again.
Block 4 is in the cache memory, resetting its age to 0 and updating all other areas.
Thank you, Cash.
No problem.
Let's start with the miss penalty. In this case, we're given that the miss penalty is calculated as follows. The miss penalty is equal to 1 nanosecond plus 40 nanoseconds plus 1 nanosecond equals to 42 nanoseconds. This means that when the cache misses, it will take 42 nanoseconds to retrieve the data from main memory and place it in the cache. The breakdown is as follows. 1 nanosecond for the cache access time, 40 nanoseconds for the memory access time, and 1 nanosecond for writing the data back to the cache. Each part of this calculation represents a different phase of the process, and understanding it is crucial for analyzing how quickly a system can respond to memory requests.
Now, let's look at the hit rate and the miss rate. In this example, the hit rate is 2 out of 8 or 0.25 meaning that 25% of the time, the data that the CPU needs is already available in the cache. On the other hand, the miss rate is 6 out of 8 or 0.75, indicating that 75% of the time, the data is not in the cache and must be fetched from the memory. These rates are important because they help us understand the likelihood of cache misses, which directly affect the system's overall speed and efficiency.
Finally, we can calculate the total access time, which is the cumulative time for all memory accesses. Considering both hits and misses, the formula is the following. We are given 2 hits, 6 misses, a cache access time of 1 nanosecond, a memory access time of 11 nanosecond, and a miss penalty of 42 nanosecond. So we can calculate it using the following formula. This means the total time spent accessing memory in the system is 278 nanoseconds.
And as we can see from these calculations, understanding miss penalty, hit rate, miss rate, and total access time is essential for evaluating cache performance. A lower miss rate combined with a smaller miss penalty can significantly reduce the overall access time, making the system more efficient. Thanks for watching, and we hope this breakdown helps clarify how the cache performance impacts the computer systems. Stay tuned for more technical deep dives.
Welcome to our human simulation of a computer
Start na ba?
Mabilis ba?
I need block 1.
Cache miss. Main memory, I need block 2.
What?
Cache miss. Main memory, I need block 2.
Here's block 2.
Nairita siya sa sarili niya. Okay, go.
I need block 4 again.
Cache hit. 4 is in the cache memory.
Okay.